Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Monster Train. This time on Monster Train, we will be playing as the Wurmkin, with the Stygian as our secondary clan. The last time we did this combination was back in Covenant Rank 2, way back in the day. The last time we did this, we did the primary champion, the Spine Chief, so this time we're going to be playing as Echo Right. Which one of these would we like to play with? I think I want to do the Frozen Lance. So Frozen Lance, Echo Break with Echo Right. The Exiled Wurmkin, the primary Stygian. And we are on Covenant Rank 22. Minor bosses have increased health. That's bad for us. Basically, any change, even a minor one, is going to be pretty significant at this level of difficulty. Let's go. We start with the Bogfly. Bogfly I really don't know if I like or not. It's hard to say. They can have a lot of attack, but they have so little health. The Titan's Gratitude I really like. Starting with 2 of those seems quite nice. And then Total Recall. Return 3 random spell cards from your discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. You know, it's pretty good actually. Returning the spells to your hand is very significant, rather than to the top of your deck. So that's pretty good. We're fighting Seraph the Diligent this time. That makes it so that the first spell card played each turn gets Consume. That's really not that bad when you're playing as the Wurmkin. The Wurmkin actually like spells to be consumed, so Seraph the Diligent's Draining Emblem might actually be good for us rather than bad for us. Archus has the Looming Dark Shard and the Shattering Dark Shard. Exactly the same thing as we saw last time with Archus. And Talos the Architect has Protective Sin. Enemy units enter with armor 5. That one doesn't bother me. Alright, so we get 2 artifacts. I think I'm going to change the order that I've been doing this. I'm going to upgrade my champion first. So upgrade the champion first. We are playing with Echo Right. I kind of like the Shellsmith, honestly. Etch apply armor 4 to friendly units. That's not bad. Although the repeater is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So Etch happens when a card is consumed. You know what? I really like the repeater. Especially with starting with the Total Recall. That could be quite nice. Let's get the repeater. Starting our champion with only 5 health is not my favorite though. So, Token of a Traitor, we do like that. Token of a Traitor is a pretty solid basic artifact for the Stygian. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random unit on the floor. Hammered Chestplates might be pretty good because it almost doubles every card's health currently in my deck. And then Base Charge adds some echoes at the beginning. Base Charge makes the Bogflies pretty good at the beginning, and the Echo Breaks pretty good at the beginning. It also probably has some later good effects. I think Base Charge and Token of a Traitor are kind of really nice basic artifacts for the particular clans that they are associated with. And I'm not sure which one I want to take this time. I think I'm going to go with Base Charge. So Base Charge. And then Tethys' Scales. 50% chance to apply Spell Weakness 1 when an enemy unit enters your train. Spell Weakness 1. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but Spell Weakness 1 is such a small effect, and it's only 50% chance. I think I'm going to go with Worn Grindstone. Those make the Bogflies just better. Alright, let's get started. Aggressive Amulet. That could be pretty bad, actually. I'm going to turn it on, of course, but it could be pretty bad when my units have so little health already. I believe we're going to place Echo Right maybe at the top. We get Total Recall already. Interesting. So I think we're going to place Echo Right at the top, because placing Echo Right at the top means that he doesn't get killed really fast, basically. So there's Echo Right. Now we're going to play an Echo Break. You know I want to kill this one, and technically I can because I could do Total Recall, get back the Echo Break, which I might do, but I think I'm going to kill the other ones first. So we're going to play Total Recall. That also puts 2 consume spells in our discard pile already, which is quite good when we repeat, when we've got the repeater. So that's good. And we got our Echo Break back. So, turns out I did the right thing because Frozen Lance takes this one out very nicely. We can play... We're definitely going to kill the Collector. Do I ever play a unit? I mean, I guess I'm going to play the Bogflies at some point, but so far I just haven't been playing units. I'm going to run out of Ember. Yeah, I'm going to run out of Ember. If I just never play units, we're going to spend all of our Ember killing enemies. We got Total Recall back. So, where do we want the Bogfly? Placing the Bogfly at the bottom isn't terrible, except that it might not do anything next turn because it just gets killed before it attacks. Placing it at the top would give us more Ember Drain, which I don't like. But it might be the better option, is playing it at the top. Okay, well we have to kill this one. That's a must. Total Recall already kind of did its thing. It put Echo Break in my consume pile, which means I can get Echo Break back every turn. That's basically exactly what we want. So there's no reason to play Total Recall again, unless we don't have a way to use all of our Ember, which we do. So no reason to play it. Let's just kill some of these units. And I do think I'm going to put the Bogfly at the top. So Bogfly at the top, that does give me an Ember Drain. We are going to kill one of you, and then kill 2 of you. And then we'll only have 2 Ember next turn, and we'll want to take care of 3 of those. Huh. We might be sacrificing a Bogfly, basically. Yeah, I kind of don't like how this one's going. And you have increased health, don't you, because of Covenant rank 22? Yeah, I don't really like how this one's going. Do we play another Bogfly at the top? I think we definitely do, but it's going to be killed. Which means I guess we put it in the front so that we never get the Ember Drain from it. And then we, of course, play this one. And then we have to kill another one up here unless we want both Bogflies to die, which we certainly do not. Okay, well, I don't know how we're going to deal a bunch of damage to the boss, which means we're not in a good spot. We've got to kill each one of these. And you can kind of see the problem, right? The problem is very obvious. We can play Titan's Gratitude, which does 25 damage. Playing a Trained Steward does more than that, though, because the Trained Steward can take 1 hit. So the Train Steward takes 1 hit. We prevent damage there. We prevent damage to our Bogfly immediately, which means the Bogfly gets 2 hits in, which means if we play Echo Break, it's going to deal 10 more damage. Okay. Or we could play 2 Titan's Gratitudes. I mean, either way that wins, right? So... Oh, it didn't win. 2 Titan's Gratitudes was apparently the better option. Alright, we took 6 damage, and I think we could have avoided that. Oh, it was the trample that got me. I did not factor in the trample. He killed my Bogfly and my champion on the same turn. Okay, well, we took 6 damage. We could get another Bogfly. Okay. Echo Transfer is really not bad. Echo Transfer is not bad at all. That allows us to do so much damage. The problem is we need something that can take damage, that can take hits, which we don't have yet, but we will eventually, right? So let's get Echo Transfer. Guardian Stone. Guardian Stone can't really take any hits. Okay, I think we're going Energy Siphon then. The fact that it's infused is one of the reasons. Nameless Siren also can't really take hits. The Lodestone Totem was pretty good the last time we played with it. I don't think I want a Bog Chrysalis, right? I don't think I want a Bog Chrysalis, so I think we're going to go Lodestone Totem. We still didn't get a unit that can survive, however. Which makes me really want to go to the right, even though I really like the Merchant of Magic with the deck that we have, because giving Titan's Gratitude any amount of power is really helpful. But also giving a Bogfly extra health would be pretty significant. And anything that we can do for the Lodestone Totem would help. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Alright, Wurmkin unit or Stygian unit? The Wurmkin units tend to have more health than the Stygian units, I believe. So let's go to the right. I mean, that one has a lot of health. It also has Extract 4, requires 4 space. I don't know if the Glugsider is what we want, but it is pretty interesting because it can go in front of Bogflies, and we do have base charge, which does help us be able to play it sooner. It's so weird, though. You know, if what I wanted was health, the Glugsider is the thing that has health. It also takes up 4 space. On the other hand, the Keeper of Echoes is a pretty solid one, and every time we inspire, we gain extra health and attack to units on the same floor. Both of these are pretty decent options, it's just which one would I rather do. And I think it might be Keeper of Echoes. I want the Glugsider. I just want that health. That health is very significant to put in front of my champion, for example. The Frenzy Stone could go on a Bogfly. That would make a Bogfly pretty nice. I honestly like all of these, however, is Frenzy Stone really what we want with a Bogfly? The Bogfly can get a fair amount of attack, but it's never going to have a ridiculous amount of attack. Maybe we would rather do a Battlestone and a Heartstone on one Bogfly, because we can't afford to do too much here. So yeah, let's do a Battlestone. Do I put the Battlestone on Glugsider? Or maybe I'd put all of these on Lodestone Totem? That's an option. The Glugsider, you know, I think we're going to put the Battlestone on the Glugsider. And then we're going to put the Heartstone on the Lodestone totem, because it desperately needs a Heartstone. And then we're going to remove a Train Steward. Okay, that's a start. It's an interesting start. I could actually get the Divine Boons and be able to get the Frenzy Stone. If I had something I really wanted a Frenzy Stone on, other than my champion, which I can't do, I would do that. But I don't think we care for it too much on what we have currently. Right? You know, maybe we do it. Maybe we put a Frenzy Stone on a Bogfly. Okay, fine. We're putting a Frenzy Stone on a Bogfly. One Bogfly has a Frenzy Stone, so we've got a good Bogfly. And let's go into the next battle. So, enemy units entering with armor 10 isn't great for me, especially with the haste. But do I turn it on because the unit draft is really nice? The unit draft could be good, but I don't think I want to do this one. Let's be safe. Let's be safe here, especially with this Conduit Infiltrator. I do really like the Lodestone totem. However, I think what's more important for us to play is the Echo Break and the Titan's Gratitude. I have a problem of wanting more Ember and more space. So I think we do Echo right at the top again. Actually, is Echo right better in the middle? Because we can just let them all use the Conduit Infiltrator up. It's interesting. Let's put the Echo right in the middle. And then we want to Echo Break, Titan's Gratitude. And then Train Steward at the bottom, I guess. Kill that one. Now, we don't have any consumed cards yet. We really only have one way to get a consumed card in our discard pile, don't we? The Total Recall. That's unfortunate. So we don't get to use our champion's ability until later. I want the Glug Cider at the bottom, really. However, at the top isn't the worst. It's really not the worst at the top. Oh, right. We have to get we have to get more echoes in order to place it somewhere. So maybe what we do is we play Echo Break and then Frozen Lance. Actually, we don't need to do that, right? Oh yes, we do. Frozen Lance and then the Glug Cider with a Bogfly behind it. There we go. So now we've got the top floor that has some good stuff on it. Which is good, because everything's going to the top floor all the time. So we're killing most of these. I would really like the other Bogfly up there, but we don't get to do that. Let's do an energy siphon on one of these, primarily for the infused value. And then, I mean, all we have to do is kill one of them and then the rest of them die. And I think the top is going to take out the boss. So let's Echo Transfer you so that you do a lot more. And then where do we want this Bogfly and Train Steward? I guess at the bottom. The bottom is just going to take care of a couple of units before they get to the top. Alright, we're dealing no damage to the last Knight of the Disciples. He's got Rage 2, interesting, and we didn't draw anything that could kill the Conduit Infiltrator, which is highly annoying. highly annoying. We've got an Echo Break right there. We never drew our Total Recall, so we never got to use our Champion's ability. Okay, well, that one doesn't go very well. And then hopefully we win at the top, because our champion just got destroyed in the center. We do win at the top. Let's also kill the Conduit Infiltrator. Alright. That one worked out pretty easily, although I had an interesting strategy. Proclamation has infused attuned extract 2. Bounding Echoes. Bounding Echoes is pretty good, and it has Consume. I do really like Bounding Echoes. Let's take a Bounding Echoes. Applying Infuse to all the cards in my hand means that we just have more Echoes. These both extract. They both essentially have Extract 1. And dealing 50 damage to the front enemy unit is good and all, but we already have 2 things that basically do that. 2 Titan's Gratitudes. The Echo Infusion giving more health is good, but oh well. We liked the other one more. Helical Chrysalis. Kind of like, more than getting another Titan's Gratitude. And I don't think I like Drain because of the discard a card at random. So let's take Helical Chrysalis. Do we want to duplicate a card, or would we rather gain an artifact and potentially a unit? I think we'd rather have the artifact and potentially a unit than a duplicate right now. I might duplicate that Bogfly. Yeah, I don't really care about duplicating right now. Let's not duplicate. Let's go to the left. And I guess we get the Stygian banner first. Ooh, Cold Celia has Sweep. I do really like the Sweep. How many units do I want? I don't know. I really do want a Sweep unit, though. Let's take a Sweep unit. And maybe that will be the last unit. But I do like my Sweep units a lot. A Train Graveyard. So we could lose some Pyre health in order to get different types of things. The Petrified Heart is annoying because this restores health when you inspire. So it would take away one of the things that the Glug Cider does if we got the Petrified Heart. Yeah, I think we either go for blood or the Heartstone. I do actually want Heartstones, so yeah, let's take a Heartstone. And the Heartstone is going to go on probably Cold Celia. Or the Lodestone Totem, for that matter. But I think Cold Celia needs a Heartstone for us to really use Cold Celia. Alright, well, that was something. Now let's take a couple of artifacts. Ooh, I'd like a Forgotten Name. Let's look at all 3 of them. Apply Spell Weakness 2 to enemy units when they enter the floor below the Pyre Room. Interesting. Not bad. I like it. I don't think I've ever played with that one. When you play your 3rd spell of the turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. Man, I do like that. And spell cards with a Consume have a 50% to be discarded instead. We actually don't want that to happen, because we want things in our Consume pile. So I think we choose a Forgotten Name. And both of these affect our Pyre. I really like the Vapor Funnel more than Boon of a Blacksmith. Even though it removes 5 attack, the fact that it gets 1 free attack is usually better. And it does make Mark of an Invasion a perfect trial to take in the future. Alright, Talos the Architect. Enemy units enter with armor 5. we'll see how that goes. The fact that you push units to the back is one of the most annoying things, honestly. I don't like that you push units to the back when you attack. I kind of want Cold Celia at the bottom. The 11 damage that Cold Celia would take this turn is the most annoying thing about putting Cold Celia at the bottom. But I kind of want to do it. The other thing I want to do is play Total Recall, so that we have something in our consume pile to get back. So if we play Cold Celia at the bottom, we are going to get some damage on her. But we will kill this middle one. Let's do it. And then we want, well, we want Echo right somewhere. Don't really know where. Maybe the center? The center. We might have to put something in front of you if Talos the Architect goes on your floor. And then what we want to do is play Total Recall so that we have something to get back. So I think what we do is we play Total Recall... Oh man, do we play Titan's Gratitude? I want to play Titan's Gratitude and then Total Recall, but there's a 50% chance that I get rid of Total Recall. But if I play it first, then I don't have Consume on Titan's Gratitude. I think we'd rather just have it in the discard pile. Or in the Consume pile, I guess. So it's in the Consume pile for later. You went to the top, that's where I wanted you to go. Not much damage is coming in at the bottom. The Lodestone Totem could go somewhere. Not much at all is happening in the center either. Alright, where do we want the Lodestone Totem? Probably the bottom. And if we play the Lodestone Totem at the bottom, we use all of our Ember this turn. Which is not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Still, I think we really do want it at the bottom. And we extremely do want Echo Transfer on our sweep unit. So, let's do that. Now, the middle and the top are kind of a problem this turn. The middle because I believe that's where Talos the Architect is going. Oh no, we didn't get a unit to put in front. Our Bogflies and our 2 Train Stewards didn't come. So Echo Right is dying this turn. And there's nothing we can do about it. Well, that's annoying. I guess we're going to play a Glugsider at the top. Oh right. We can't just do that. We have to play a couple of things first. So let's play an Echo Break and Frozen Lance. We could play Energy Siphon and Frozen Lance there, although I kind of want to put the Energy Siphon on the boss. Because the boss having spell weakness is really good for us. Let's put it on the boss. You're going to die. You're only going to deal 5 damage to the Glugsider. So, Energy Siphon on the boss. We'll put the Glugsider at the top after playing Frozen Lance. And, you know, we've got something going on. It's just our champion dying was pretty annoying. I could have put the champion on the bottom a while back. I did not do that because Talos the Architect pushes things back. And so I thought we would be able to save the champion. I was wrong. Applying Infuse to cards in hand is good. There's no reason not to do it. So let's do it. We want you to die. We did not draw our Bogflies yet. It's very annoying. What are we doing at the bottom? I mean, we want to place something at the bottom because the lodestone totem is here. But we also want to get rid of you. And we can't play the train steward there. Maybe you're going to deal 4 damage to the pyre. Oh no, you're not, because we've got the vapor funnel. There's no reason to do anything about you. Alright, great. The vapor funnel actually makes it so that there's very little reason we have to do anything to the ones that are going up. How about that? Let's do things in the bottom. We could play a Train Steward and a Titan's Gratitude. We could even put the Train Steward in front so that Talos the Architect would push it back if it survives these 2 attacks, which it won't. Well, I still think we put it in front so that the lodestone totem doesn't die. We'd rather have the Train Steward die. And then we play Titan's Gratitude. Oh no, it still dies? Well, let's see if it still dies after we incant, because we're going to apply sapped to enemy units. It still dies. Oh. That's unfortunate. Oh, because you, 1 plus... So the fact that you had the incant made it so that 1 plus 7 kills the Train Steward. I forgot about the incant there. Unfortunate. So we already lost our lodestone totem. You know, this one's not going too well. It's really not. We've got our Glugsider at the top though, which is pretty strong. You push the unit back. Oh, that's so annoying because I just got my Bogflies. And the fact that you're going to push the Glugsider back means that putting a Bogfly up here with the Glugsider ends up putting the Bogfly in front of the Glugsider, which is awful. Do we play the Bogfly at the top anyway? Maybe we play the Bogfly at the bottom? Behind Cold Celia? It's not great. You are dealing damage to the pyre. It's only 2 damage currently, but you're dealing damage to the pyre. I could prevent that if I could kill this one. If we played a Bogfly and an Echo Break. This is annoying. You pushing the unit back is really affecting me. How annoying. Let's play the Bogflies at the bottom then. The really good one in the back. We're going to take 2 damage on the pyre. Yeah, 2 damage on the pyre. And then we want to Echo Break down here a number of times. We would prefer... Oh, haha, a forgotten name gives them +1. So if we do this one there, this one takes care of that one. And then Echo Break... Actually, we could Echo Break you. It doesn't do anything. It would if we had done that from the beginning, but we didn't. We could Echo Break you, but there's no reason to do that. We don't want to Echo Break the boss because it has spell weakness right now. Let's add an Echo up here. I'm sure there's a reason we would want an Echo up there in the future. I was wrong? Wait a minute. Oh, right. You add Reap to the attacked unit. To the attacking unit. Oh. We did take care of the back one better than I expected us to. Alright, well, we've got Total Recall. We've got nothing in our discard pile, which means Total Recall is pointless. We're only doing 182 damage at the bottom, which is where I'm expecting us to do most of our damage. So we're not in a good spot. We're not in a good spot. I guess what we do is we play the cards we've got. Total Recall is pointless. Let's put the Train Steward in the center. Doesn't fit at the top. 297 damage. Not as much as I would like to see. And in this one, we could play Titan's Gratitude, which would deal 35 damage, or we could play Helical Chrysalis, which would do 27 twice. Whichever we play first gets the spell weakness. So we're playing Helical Chrysalis first. Helical Chrysalis does a lot of damage, 54 damage twice. And then we play Titan's Gratitude to deal some more. And now we just have to do 180 damage to the boss, which is still kind of a lot. Oh, we are winning. We are winning with our Glug Cider. All right. That battle was weird. We ended up doing just fine. We took 2 damage, I think. But that one was weird. Oh, I like Deep Offering. Accelerated Incubation is pointless. Ancient Synergy. Deal damage to the front unit equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck. 3 times. We do have a bunch of spells in our deck. It is infused, but it does cost 3 to play. Deep Offering has Consume on it, which means we can get it back with our champion. I think we want Deep Offering. And then Guard of the Unnamed is probably the thing I want. Probably. It's either that or Shard Soul Carver, but I think Guard of the Unnamed is something I want. How many units do we need? I mean, we've got the Glug Cider. The Glug Cider goes well with the Bog Flies. We need something to put in front of our champion, and I think that's Guard of the Unnamed. Now, we are taking either Fell's Remorse or Light of Seraph. I think it's going to be Fell's Remorse the first time, and Light of Seraph the second time. Removing 2 cards seems quite nice. Visiting a Merchant of Magic seems quite nice. Let's go to the right. And I'm going to look at the champion upgrades first. So the Repeater 2 has 80 attack. The Marsh Lord summons a Bog Chrysalis. That's the egg one. I don't really want to play with the eggs this time, so Repeater 2. Get some health, remove 2 Train Stewards, especially because we just put a unit into our deck. Let's peek in the Divine Temple. We see an Extreme Stone. I really like those. Stack Stone. I mean, Stack Stone does go on Energy Siphon just fine, but I don't think it's worth the money. Surge Stone. Surge Stone is interesting because of the Repeater. Because whatever we put this on, theoretically we're going to get back multiple times. So maybe we put it on one of the Titan's Gratitudes. 20 magic power and consume. I like that. I like that. And we definitely need an Emberstone. Emberstone on Deep Offering is not bad. Emberstone on Helical Chrysalis is pretty good. Emberstone on Total Recall is fine. It's pretty fine. I think we want the Emberstone on Helical Chrysalis, I think. I think that's the case. So let's do that. And then we can re-roll. I think we will re-roll. I really wanted another Emberstone, so I'm happy to have re-rolled. Emberstone, I think this one goes on Deep Offering. And then Power Stone. Let's put that one on the Titan's Gratitude that consumes itself. So that one does 175 damage. Now, Divine Temple, we're getting the Extreme Stone. We're putting that on the other Titan's Gratitude. So the Titan's Gratitudes have both been upgraded kind of a lot. Don't really care about either of those right now. So let's leave, and let's move on. We've spent our money. We've done everything here. Let's move on. Ancient Hate. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield 2. I always dislike that one. And it seems like I continue to dislike that one. Okay. Let's not turn that one on. That one could be bad for us. I think it's the trial bonus that I turn on the least. Ooh, I got Guard of the Unnamed, which we can put in front of Echo Right. That's exactly what we wanted to see. You are annoying. Unfortunately, the Guard of the Unnamed just dies here because we can't kill the Quill Marksman or the Clipped Reflector. I think what that means is we put Echo Right on this floor with Guard of the Unnamed in front of it. We do Energy Siphon to put a spell... You know, spell weakness is pretty pointless when they both have a spell shield. That's annoying. We can't put that on our own unit. I don't really want to give you armor 10 for the sole purpose of getting total recall. Alright, let's just play total recall. Well, that was a weird first turn. Not good for us. The Collector is at the top, exactly where we want to put Glug Cider. You're not dying this time, at least. Cold Celia, we do want to put at the bottom. So we've got too many cards we want to play. We could get back the Energy Siphon with Total Recall. Kind of like that. Let's do Bounding Echoes first. I do want to do it here because you gain 3 armor, but you gain 10 armor, and that's annoying. Is that annoying enough for me to not do it there? You know, it probably is. Although, honestly, the way for us to take care of that one is to hit it with a Titan's Gratitude. We don't know that we're going to draw that, but that is basically the way that we take care of that one. Let's start with the Glug Cider at the top. Oh, we can't start with the Glug Cider at the top, can we? Alright, let's play Bounding Echoes. Bounding Echoes here. We gave you 10 armor. I did not like it. Now, we need to play one spell up here. I guess the spell is going to be Total Recall. Total Recall gets back the Energy Siphon. That means that we can play Glug Cider at the top. That takes care of the Collector. We can play Cold Celia at the bottom. And then we can play a Frozen Lance. We could play a Frozen Lance in the center to take out your Spell Shield. I really like that. Let's do that. Take out your Spell Shield, and then we're going to put a Spell Weakness on you. So we have a chance of killing you, basically. And we gave our unit with a shield lots of armor, which is important. We didn't exactly get what we needed to defeat you. Oh, but we did get a Bogfly. Actually, a Bogfly might be all that we need. I mean, with playing other things, of course. The Deep Offering. The Deep Offering is quite nice. I don't think I'm going to play the Lodestone Totem this turn. We're going to play Energy Siphon on you, maybe? You? Or you? You. So Energy Siphon on that one. And then do we just play Deep Offering? I think we do. And we play it here so that we get the armor. We still did not draw either Titan's Gratitudes nor Helical Chrysalis. That was really unlucky. Like, really unlucky. Okay, well, you know what? Let's deal... You gain... I mean, you do gain armor, but our... Geez, stop going down. Our unit also gains attack, equal to the amount of armor that you gain. Ugh. It's so annoying because I know that this is not the most efficient way to deal with this unit. It's just that we can't really deal with this unit. And we are going to play Echo Transfer on you. Now that unit is only going to hit our pyre once. Oh, actually, you add... Well, you do add Reap 5. I don't know. We'll find out what happens to it. Oh, it didn't hit it at all because we have 25 attack in our pyre now. I forgot about that part. So, you are going to be taken care of by the pyre, so we don't need to do anything there. You are dying, so we need to do something there. You are dying, so we need to do something there. That's too many places we need to do something. This bogfly only fits at the bottom, so that makes it very easy. We're going to place it there. Can we save you? We can save you if we play Titan's Gratitude on this one. And we have another Titan's Gratitude in our discard pile, so that will take care of that one. The only thing we need is to place some spells here. So Titan's Gratitude down here. That means if we play one spell down here, you survive. We need to play one spell in the center so that you survive. And then we don't need to do anything at the top. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good here. Which spell do we want to play? I think we play the Helical Chrysalis down here. Oh, we discarded our Bogfly. Of all the things. Probably should have played that first. Oh well. Let's add Spell Weakness to anybody. Anybody gets Spell Weakness. You get another Spell Weakness. And then we also deal some damage. We did it to you. We couldn't hit you with a big spell next turn. Let's do it here. Alright, so you have got 4 health. It's not a lot, but it's something. We got Bounding Echoes back. Not my favorite, but not the worst. So you are being taken care of just fine, but we can also do other things to make it better. Cold Celia, we need the Lodestone Totem, which we did not draw this turn. Sorry about that. Probably going to die. Let's play Bounding Echoes here. Do we just play the Titan's Gratitude up here? Or do we... Yeah, let's play the Titan's Gratitude up here. So Titan's Gratitude, and we actually want Frozen Lance to be played here, so that you gain more armor. And I guess we'd rather play the Echo Breaks before we play Titan's Gratitude. So now we've got Echoes at the top. That's good. Alright, I think we take out this boss without much trouble. We don't do it at the bottom, however. The Lodestone Totem can do some stuff, though. Lodestone Totem at the bottom, plus we can Energy Siphon the boss, which is probably good. And we can kill one of those. So, Energy Siphon the boss. Do we kill one of those? I think we do. The other thing we can do is play a Train Steward, but if we kill one of those, we also add sap to the boss, which is pretty good. Alright. We're not doing much to the boss. Why aren't we doing much? Oh, because of the regen 15. We're actually taking away a lot of his regen, because we're lasting. I said a lot, and it wasn't as much as I was hoping it was. We got Deep Offering back. Not a bad one to get back. We can do Echo Transfer. I like the Echo Transfer. Echo Transfer on our champion, of course. We can play a Helical Chrysalis, probably does the most damage. Unless we're guaranteed to draw a Titan's Gratitude, which we are. Which means we probably just want to play Deep Offering next. Okay, fine. Deep Offering next. And then we play Titan's Gratitude, which its effect gets doubled due to the spell weakness. Great. And then we play these two. Alright, we did some damage in the center. It wasn't a huge amount of damage, but it was some. I mean, I guess it was because of the spells. And then we win up here pretty easily. Alright. That one went fine. It went fine. Forgotten Trade. Ooh. I like Forgotten Trade in the deck that we have. Plus it has Infused already. Yes, I like Forgotten Trade. Let's take it. We could play Ice Storm. It does get a whole lot of benefit from a Forgotten Name. If we play Ice Storm, we probably want to remove some of the starting spells that we have, which we want to do anyway. I'm happy to take an Ice Storm. Alright, we've got a 30 card deck already. And no way to remove here. There is a Merchant of Trinkets and an Artifact. I think the right is really good. Do we care about duplicating? Do we care about duplicating anything? Not enough for me to duplicate something, so we're going to the right. Let's peek in the Divine Temple. We get True Stone and Twin Stone. True Stone on Ice Storm is not bad at all. It's also pretty good on Helical Chrysalis, for that matter. The Twin Stone... Twin Stone could go on a couple things. The Energy Siphon is one of the big options for a Twin Stone. I think we definitely take the True Stone. And there's really two choices, the Helical Chrysalis or the Ice Storm. I think the piercing value is really helpful for things that hit the front unit only, and that's the Helical Chrysalis. So let's do that one. I don't know about the Twin Stone yet. Let's come back. Take our money, look at this artifact. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 Ember. Or Sinner's Salve, which is mostly insignificant, I think. Mostly insignificant. Hell's Banners is not going to do a ton for us, but it will do something. Whereas the Sinner's Salve, I think, might do nothing. So let's get Hell's Banners. And Merchant of Trinkets. I can only afford Trader's Quill. Trader's Quill is also the only one of these that I would purchase, so let's get it. Wonderful. When we consume a card, we deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. And now we have to think about that other one. We've got a few more Divine Temples coming. And the Twin Stone is something I would put on... What would I put it on? I would put it on Energy Siphon. I don't think that's valuable enough for me to spend the 15 pack shards. Let's spend our pack shards differently, and go to the next battle. Mark of Invasion. Perfect. Perfect. The Vapor Funnel basically takes care of that. We turn that on. Ooh, and we get Cold Celia on the first turn, which is what we wanted to see. We could put a Glug Cider at the bottom, actually. I mean, I want Cold Celia at the bottom, it's just that it would die almost immediately. Which we don't like. We don't like it dying almost immediately. We can't play Echorite, Cold Celia, Lodestone Totem, and Helical Chrysalis. I think we've got to play Echorite. Our Glug Cider, there's kind of no reason to play it this turn, so we don't need to worry about that one. It's really just, are we playing Cold Celia or Helical Chrysalis, right? And if we're choosing between that, we're almost certainly playing Cold Celia. So I guess we're playing Echorite, Lodestone Totem, and Cold Celia. Interesting. That's a weird start. Cold Celia doesn't immediately die, but comes pretty close. But we've got the Lodestone Totem to kind of take care of some problems, I guess. In the future, not this turn, because we don't have the Ember this turn. Oh, we do because of Hell's Banners, of course. So now we actually get a lot more benefit out of this than I thought we were. Because the Helical Chrysalis also saps them. And then we could play the Glug Cider. You know, I guess we play the Glug Cider at the top. Oh right, we can't because we need echoes to extract. I forget about that aspect of the Glug Cider quite frequently. You are dying from Frostbite. The Guard of the Unnamed can go only at the top or the center. You dying from Frostbite is annoying for me playing something up there, though. Ice Storm really needs to be upgraded before it does much. Well, we're playing everything except the Train Steward, I think. Unless we're playing the Train Steward... We could play the Train Steward here, in front of the Guard of the Unnamed. Okay, fine. Let's start with this. Start here. Then we play an Ice Storm in the center? Because what's the point of playing it at the bottom? Versus other things we could play at the bottom? The Ice Storm does more damage than the Echo Break at the bottom. Okay, fine. Echo Break goes here. And then we play the Ice Storm at the bottom, which saps these units, and we play Energy Siphon, I guess on you because you're not dying this turn. And great. Having the Lodestone Totem at the bottom is really helpful. We got Deep Offering, which is great. I want to play a Bogfly at the top. Alright, let's start with Bounding Echoes. Bounding Echoes, we do that first. And I guess this Incant is the only benefit that we get. We get an Incant value here too. Let's get the Incant value. The Incant value here doesn't do that much. Yeah, let's do the Incant here then. And then we get to play all of our cards, basically. So the Bogfly is going to go at the top, waiting for a Glugsider. We're going to play the Frozen Lance. Do we even play the Frozen Lance? You know, they're kind of the worst spells we have, so let's just play Deep Offering. Deep Offering, get new cards. Total Recall can get things back. The Echo Transfer we play on Cold Celia because of the sweep. I mean, it's good on Cold Celia because of the sweep, but also Cold Celia is in the front. For the boss, we would prefer to put it on Echo Right. Let's do it on Echo Right because of the boss. I don't think we're going to have trouble killing the units that go up. Let's play Total Recall next. And I guess we play... Echo Break on the Clipped Shaman? It doesn't do anything, though, because Cold Celia kills it. Okay, I guess we play Echo Break on the center one. Sure. And another Echo Break on the center one, and then an Energy Siphon on the center one. Okay, fine. You're taking 2 damage from spikes, because we have sapped them into oblivion. Alright, we did get the Ember Drain this turn. That's not too significant. We can do some things against you. You've got Spell Weakness. We probably want to play Titan's Gratitude on you. Let's start there. Titan's Gratitude on you. Why are we killing both of them? Wait a minute, I don't understand that. Let's do it. Oh, the Consume, the Traitor's Quill. Oh, right. Alright, well, I guess we'll play this here. And it consumes, so we also hit you hard. And then we play Frozen Lance here. And an Echo Break here. We're getting the armor on our armor unit. And we get a Respite. I did not want a Respite, but we got one. This Bogfly unit we'd prefer to play instead of this one, but it would require us to somehow kill this one if we want to play the Glugsider up there, which we definitely do. So I guess we're not playing that Bogfly. Fine. Maybe we should not have played this one because we prefer this one. In that case, we just play... Let's see here. The Incant, we want this Incant, so play everything here. And do we want to consume this again? I guess consuming it... I guess we don't want to consume it. Alright, fine. The boss. The boss has multi-strike times 6, but we're going to sap the boss a lot. And sapping the boss a lot means that the boss does a lot less damage to our units. We're going to play Echo Transfer on our champion, certainly. We're going to play a Frozen Lance and an Echo Break on the boss. And we don't kill the boss down here, but I feel pretty confident, especially with the Glugsider at the top. Alright, this one went pretty smoothly. As usual, the thing that changes whether something goes smoothly or not seems to be the order that I draw my cards. Especially at the very beginning, it can have a huge effect, the order that we draw our cards. Let's see here, I guess we want to play... Let's play Titan's Gratitude first. So the order that we play our cards is very significant, and that's affected by the order that we draw them. Ooh, we're not just winning. Wow. I'm surprised you don't lose from the... Oh, we don't have any echoes. Right. So let's get some echoes, and then you die. I think the biggest benefit that we can do is remove some of the basic spells from our deck so that our deck is more consistent at the very beginning. Unearthed Remains is fine. Soul Cripple is fine. I think we want none of these. Alright, let's skip. We don't want Guardian Stone. I mean, it's nice, but we don't really want it. Unnamed Tome is pretty good, honestly. I almost don't like that it has Consume because I don't want to get it back. The Guardian's Amulet... What do we think about Guardian's Amulet? It has Offering, and we could discard it with certain spells. I think we want Unnamed Tome. It has a lot of small effects that tend to be quite good. The Merchant of Steel or Merchant of Magic, we want the Unstable Vortex, so we're going left. And the Unstable Vortex, we're going to remove a Train Steward. And honestly, we could remove this other Bogfly. We could. Is it worse than just a Frozen Lance, though? I think the Frozen Lances are worse. Let's get rid of a Frozen Lance. Merchant of Magic, Concealed Caverns. Let's look at what's in the Divine Temple first. An Extreme Stone. We love to see that. There's also a Seek Stone. What do we want to draw first? On the very first turn, we want to draw... Well, there are things that we don't want to draw on the first turn. Deep Offering is pretty good on the first turn. Actually, Deep Offering is really good on the first turn. Oh man, that might make our first turn a lot better. And then we definitely want the Extreme Stone. The question is Ice Storm or Titan's Gratitude. And I think I want to put it on Ice Storm. Okay. Holdover is pretty interesting. I do like the Keepstones kind of a lot. The Keepstone could get Ice Storm or Titan's Gratitude. Let's go to the Concealed Caverns first. And what do we find? We find a Bone Dog. Yep. Do we help the Bone Dog? Of course we do. The question is, do we get the Bone Dog for repeated health gain, or do we just purge a card? I think we give the Bone Dog a card. Here you go, Bone Dog. Have a Bogfly to chew on. It can become your new chew toy. You can't take the Bone Dog along, but you decide to leave something behind, hopefully ease your stinging guilt. As the train chugs away, you realize it didn't ease much. Oh, that's sad. I thought I was really helping the Bone Dog by giving it a chew toy. So we're definitely getting Keepstone. Definitely. The real question is what? The Echo Transfer might be amazing, honestly. Do we want to play Echo Transfer every turn? We kind of do. And then we definitely want Emberstone. I want lots of Emberstones. Total Recall is the next one that really doesn't benefit from anything other than Emberstone, so let's put that there. Surge Stone makes these much better. Echo Break or Frozen Lance. I don't want to add Consume to the other Titan's Gratitude, by the way, because we only get one spell back. So I think we just do an Echo Break. Echo Break gets Consume. We could remove or we could reroll. Both of those are pretty good options. Let's think about it by looking at the map. We're going to go here, the Unstable Vortex, next time. And then on the last one, we'll probably go to the left to see another Unstable Vortex. Because I probably want to do Merchant of Magics rather than a Merchant of Steel, especially since we're going to do a Merchant of Steel then. So I think we don't pay for the removal. I think we reroll. Happy to get another Surge Stone and another Ember Stone. Another Surge Stone. Another Ember Stone. The Ember Stone goes on maybe one of these that has Consume on it? Sure. Alright. We'll purge cards later. We've got 90 pack shards. Let's go into Archus, Darkness, Incarnate. I think this one's not too bad. But the Shattering Dark Shard is significant, just not as significant as it was last time. Oh man, I like starting with Deep Offering. I do not like how the Looming Dark Shard is at the bottom on the first turn. That is something I do not prefer. The Looming Dark Shard is such a problem because we want to play Titan's Gratitude, but Titan's Gratitude would make Deep Offering cost more, which is not my favorite. Still, I think we do this. So Echo Right goes in the center. Glug Cider goes at the top. We can't put Glug Cider at the top yet. I should have played Bounding Echoes, by the way. Play Bounding Echoes. We don't get to play Glug Cider this turn, unless we play Titan's Gratitude at the top. You know, we're gonna do it. Titan's Gratitude at the top, so that we can play our Glug Cider, which... No, I forgot that it discarded a random card. Why did I forget that? Alright, let's play Deep Offering at the bottom. Wait a minute. You cost 1? So this Looming Dark Shard took effect after we drew our cards? Oh no. Didn't expect that, actually. Well, what do we do next? Because this ended up being quite a weird hand. Guard of the Unnamed needs an upgrade before we really put it in front of something, usually. Do we put the Bogfly unit at the top? I think we do, waiting for the Glug Cider to come back. And I think we do put Cold Celia at the bottom, even though Cold Celia is going to take a bunch of damage this turn. Okay, that was not the greatest of turns, but at least we got our Deep Offering back. I do like the Deep Offering coming back. Now, we've got Total Recall. I don't care about gaining either of these Frozen Lances back, but it returns 3 cards, so I guess we play the Frozen Lances anyway. Oh man, the Lodestone Totem. Well, I guess we play the Lodestone Totem here. I really wish we could kill you more effectively. The only way we can potentially do that is if we play Deep Offering. Alright, you know what? Lodestone Totem is not being played. Let's play Total Recall in the center first. So, Total Recall in the center. That does 30 damage to the front one. We do Titan's Gratitude at the bottom. We hope very hard that we do not discard Deep Offering. Oh my gosh. Alright, well at least we can Frozen Lance you twice. But then our champion dies. If we do that. Does our champion die no matter what we do? Oh no. This is so bad. So I know why you're dying. Why is the champion dying? Because you're doing exactly enough damage to kill the champion. Okay, so we do this. Now the champion's not dying. This one at the bottom is definitely dying, because we discarded the one card that I didn't want to discard. If we play this again, you still die. Everything the same happens on this floor. So let's play it here. Okay, that was a very unfortunate turn. Very unfortunate turn. We lost 2 units. Okay. We also got a Weight of Contrition, which is not good. At least at the bottom, we can kill you. Let's start by killing you. It might discard the Weight of Contrition. It did not. It discarded a 0-cost card, which is very annoying, because I would have preferred to play the 0-cost card. We're going to play one of these against the boss. I guess it's going to be Ice Storm. Oh man. Maybe what we do is we play Helical Chrysalis here. We play the Ice Storm at the top. It makes the Frozen Lance that we don't care about cost more. Get rid of the Spell Shield on that boss. And we need something, because we lost a lot of units. I don't care about discarding Bounding Echoes, so I'd rather play Titan's Gratitude before that. Echo Transfer is quite good on you. We just need to get our Glugsider back, which we will eventually. So, Echo Transfer on you. Do we Spell Weakness the boss? I think we do. Then we play Titan's Gratitude. And then we play Bounding Echoes. Alright. Well, at least our champion isn't dying yet. We got a Looming Dark Shard in the center, which is kind of awful. Kind of awful. Because we prefer to play spells there. I really don't know what we do exactly. I guess if nothing else, we're going to play Forgotten Trade here. And then we're going to play Echo Transfer up here. So, are we killing this unit? I think the champion is going to kill that unit. We're not going to kill it with spells. We're going to focus on killing this unit with spells. Which means we play 1 Echo Break on you, and then this one does... I think I didn't need to play the Echo Break on you first. Oh well. Oh man, I don't like that we have 2 units total. 2 units total is not what we like to see. Helical Chrysalis does a lot of damage, Ice Storm does a lot of damage, Titan's Gratitude does a lot of damage. Echo Transfer we play at the top. Do we want to hit you really hard? I think we do. And 200 damage is a lot. It's the most that any of our cards deals. So 200 damage on the boss is what we're going to end our turn with. In the meantime, we want to kill you. We can do that with an Ice Storm. We want to do a lot of damage down here. We can do that with Helical Chrysalis. And we can kill that back one with an Echo Break. Then we play Titan's Gratitude on the boss to deal 400 damage. That does mean we didn't kill this one, which means it could kill our champion. I took a risk there. And the risk was a significant risk, wasn't it? Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. We can consume, however. If we consume here, we do 30 damage. I don't think it's going to be enough. We play the Glugsider. Oh no! Oh no, we need... This is awful. We can't play the Glugsider in front up there. We can only play it at the bottom. Our Bogfly is useless without the Glugsider. I guess we're gonna get the Glugsider again sometime. We should stop playing Echo Break or Echo Transfer on our thing up there because we do need the echoes. Alright, next question. Can we kill you? We can deal 12 damage, and then this would deal another 12, and this would do 13. So 12, 12, and 13 is definitely not enough. So let's put some... Let's... You know, we've got a Lodestone Totem. And we've got Deep Offering. Okay, you know, we're not in a good situation. We're definitely not in a good situation. Let's deal you some damage. Okay. Our champion dies this turn, which means our consume spells don't come back. This is so bad. I think I may have lost this battle through various really improper plays. We need the Glugsider. And I think we lost most of the cards that deal most of the damage, too. I guess the Ice Storm and the Helical Chrysalis are still there. Well, we are going to... We can kill you no problem, which means let's put an Energy Siphon on the boss. Are we not playing the Lodestone Totem again? I think we're not playing the Lodestone Totem again. Frozen Lance you. Deep Offering. That kills you. Ice Storm, we could do that against the boss. I do like that against the boss. Unnamed Tome, there's no value except the infused. But we can do that anytime because it has permafrost. Do we play Ice Storm against the boss or against that middle unit? We so desperately need to get Glugsider back. I think we do Ice Storm against the boss because we need to use that damage when we can. And then we play Frozen Lance here, and Frozen Lance. Oh no, we can't. Not enough Ember. We got our Glugsider back. That is step one of potentially winning. So. What do we do now that we have that? I think what we do is we play Helical Chrysalis on you. Actually, you only deal 6 damage. That's nothing. Let's play the Helical Chrysalis on the boss. And therefore, what are we playing on you? We're playing an Echo Break. Because then we could play our Glugsider. Here's the Glugsider. Alright, so you're dying handily. I think we play Helical Chrysalis on the boss. And then we hope we can do enough damage at the top. I honestly don't know. We've done pretty poorly this time. Oh my gosh, of all of the cards to draw, these are not the best. Alright, well, Unnamed Tome first. Then Energy Siphon. Or Echo Transfer. Echo Transfer next. Then we play an Echo Break, an Energy Siphon, and an Echo Break, and we defeat the boss. Oh my gosh, that one was a weird one. We just barely managed to pull that one out, but it felt bad the whole time. Okay, well, Harness the Titan is pretty nice. Eternal Kinstone is, I mean, it's pretty decent. Ice and Pyre. As much as I like Ice and Pyre, the problem is if you draw it when there's nothing up there, it does nothing. But it does 90 damage, it's attuned. I don't know if we take it, because we can only play it at the top. Do we play Harness the Titan? Harness the Titan does really well against, or with, so many cards that we have. The Ice Storm in particular, the Titan's Gratitudes, the Helical Chrysalis. It's pretty nice. Let's take Harness the Titan. And now, I think we need the Light of Seraph. I think we do. Let's look at our things. So we've got Echo Right, Cold Celia, and the Guard of the Unnamed. Yes, I think we do want this, because this allows us to play all of our units on 2 floors instead of 3 floors. As much as I would like Herzl's Compound, I think we need the Light of Seraph. Okay, we already decided we're going to the right. Let's look at the Merchant of Steel. I could get a large stone. You know, a large stone on the Bogfly is pretty nice. It would mean that we have the Glugside or Bogfly at the top. And then we don't have a place to put the Lodestone Totem. I might do it anyway. The large stone on that Bogfly is pretty good. Anyway. Concealed Caverns. What are you giving me? Something good, I hope. Ooh, we've only seen this one once before. Oh, I am very happy to play this game. This is kind of like saying an artifact costs 250, and it's a random artifact. I think we can use some Pyre health. Alright, do we make another offering? Yes. We got it. Oh, I actually like that one a lot. Let's take it. Mind Horde. It cost us 10 health on our Pyre. That was pretty good. I mean, we did get lucky. Granted. So the Repeater 3 returns 2 consume spells. Okay, that's really good. We're doing that. Divine Temple. Value Stone, I do like. Value Stone... We put Ember Stones on the ones that I would prefer to put Value Stones on. Okay, never mind. Don't care about the Value Stone. Purge Stone is not bad. Do we want to engage Pact? So the Lodestone Totem is a pretty interesting one to engage Pact. Because we could sacrifice it to our Bogfly, for example, and then make the Bogfly bigger. And then we don't need an extra space to put a Lodestone Totem. It means the Bogfly costs more. But the Hell's Banners kind of refunds that extra cost. On the other hand, that does add 25 pack shards. The 25 pack shards is the most annoying part of that. I think maybe we don't. We could get rid of the Guard of the Unnamed. We could put that on something else. It would lose the fact that we've got the infused unit, but the Armor 2, the Incant Armor 2 is kind of nice. I think I like that the most. And I like that on Cold Celia, probably. Let's consider doing that. And consider doing it means we're getting that next time. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Engage Pact, get rid of the Guard of the Unnamed. Put that on Cold Celia. Cold Celia now gets armor on Incant. And then we could even do a Purge Stone. That would mean 10 more pack shards, which is pretty significant, but man, purging a spell might be good. Might be good. So now we can do the large stone. And I do want the large stone on the Bogfly. I do want that. On the other hand, we could put it on Cold Celia. We get extra benefit on the Bogfly because it has multi-strike, but we don't really put the Bogfly in front. So maybe Cold Celia is the better option. That would mean at the bottom, which has 6 space now, we could fit Cold Celia, Lodestone Totem, and Champion. Seems pretty good. Alright. Cold Celia is big now. We can only afford one of these. Heartstone or Strengthstone. I kind of think the Bogfly needs a Heartstone, just because of units that have spikes. So it needs the Heartstone in order to do well. And we've used our money. Now we get to remove 2 cards. I want to remove another Frozen Lance, certainly. So Frozen Lance goes. I acknowledge that we're getting less infused cards every time I do this. I have removed a number of infused cards from my deck. I think we continue removing Frozen Lances. Frozen Lances are quite bad. And then Divine Temple, we could even get rid of another one. I think I will. So, Divine Temple gets rid of another Frozen Lance. Okay, well, we could die here. Let's find out. Let's find out if we die here. The living armor is not what I wanted to see, especially with extra health. And I don't think we can afford the armor emblem. So it's gonna be hard. Getting the Glugsider first turn is not my favorite. We want to put the Echo right at the bottom. Honestly. It dies right now unless we play something in front of it, which we're not guaranteed to be able to do. But we do want it at the bottom, unfortunately. And we have to play it this turn. We could put it alongside Glugsider at the top, though. The Glugsider goes with Echo Right instead of the Bogfly. That's fine. Now that we've got 6 space at the top? Sure. And we can't play the Glugsider this turn, can we? Because we can't get enough echoes at the top until after we play Deep Offering. Ick. I think we still play Echo Right at the top. So Echo Right goes at the top, that gives us some time. If nothing else, that gives us some time. Then we play Helical Chrysalis. And we play... I don't know if I want the Echo Transfer yet. You know, we do. Alright, and then we play Deep Offering. And we got Cold Celia. We did get Cold Celia, and we actually got quite a nice set of things. Alright, so we now wish that Echo Right was at the bottom. However, it's fine the way that we did it, not knowing what we were going to get. You die, which is quite nice. We will kill you next, I think. with the Titan's Gratitude. I guess there's no reason to do that next. Let's do the Echo Breaks on you, and then Titan's Gratitude. Okay, well, that was a pretty decent first turn, even though it kind of happened in a different way than I would have preferred. So Lodestone Totem we definitely want at the bottom. Lodestone Totem, do we want it in front? I mean, kind of, yeah. Kind of. Let's put it in front. Then we put the Bogfly in the back. And then we play Total Recall, which gets back those 3 spells. Not bad. And it kills this one, because of the Trader's Quill. Would we rather kill that one with something else first? No. Great. Now, the Titan's Gratitude mostly kills you. The Echo Break right here kills that one. So let's kill that one. We can play 3 more spells. I would really prefer to play something that takes out the Collector. So maybe we play Helical Chrysalis and an Echo Break here. Sure, Helical Chrysalis kills that one. Echo Break kills the Collector. Echo Transfer on you. And then we can only afford one of these, so Titan's Gratitude. Great. Now our bottom looks pretty good. I like our bottom now. The only problem with the bottom is that these Wilt Wings do kill the Lodestone Totem. Can't really prevent those from killing the Lodestone Totem, unfortunately, because their deaths kill it. So I guess we start with Harness the Titan. We should have put the Lodestone Totem behind Cold Celia, clearly. I did not realize that at the time, but clearly now I know we should have done that. We're always going to play Echo Break on, or Echo Transfer on you, I think. I mean, it's not bad to play it on Cold Celia, but we kill a lot of things with spells. Let's do Helical Chrysalis next, I think. Kills those 2, unfortunately kills our Lodestone Totem. Then Energy Siphon you, Echo Break you, Titan's Gratitude. Okay, well, our bottom does look pretty good, if nothing else. We've got an Echo Break which can take care of that one. Let's start there. We can play Forgotten Trade to gain a ton of Ember, but we don't need it, so why would we do that? We can play Ice Storm, which will deal a lot of damage. We can play Echo Transfer, which we always want to do. We can play one of these Echo Breaks, like this one. And then Ice Storm. Alright. How about that? Done. The problem is the boss, you know? All of what we've done so far is fine, except that there's a boss coming, and the boss is pretty bad. Let's use our Frozen Lance and purge it. I definitely want to purge that Frozen Lance. Bounding Echoes is pointless to play. Pretty pointless to play. Always want to play that one. No reason not to play the Frozen Lance. And we've played our 3 spells, so I guess we stop there. We need to redraw our Glug Cider, by the way, at some point. Total Recall gets back nothing currently. We could get something back after we play some things. This Echo Break kills the winged conduit, no problem. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? We can remove the revenge ability with the unnamed tome. Oh, that is extremely significant. I did not realize that unnamed tome worked so well against the living armor. Well, you know what? Now we just win. Oh, we just win. Great. How about that? That went just fine. I'm surprised at how well that went. Another Broken Memories, Forced Contamination, or Power of Knowledge. Power of Knowledge deals a lot of damage. Granted. But is it worth it? I think the answer is no. Sadly, I think the answer is no. Even though it does a lot of damage. It's just that our Titan's Gratitudes deal so much more. And our Ice Storm usually does more. Yeah, I don't want it. We could take another Ice Storm. We could take another Ice Storm. And I mean, we're going to a Merchant of Magic, but is that a good idea? I kind of want another Ice Storm. Fine, we're going to take another Ice Storm because I want it. Not necessarily because it's a good play. Now, we want to remove more cards, so we're going to the left. Ooh, there's also a duplicate, which I didn't really consider. I don't think we can afford the Merchant of Trinkets. We cannot. So let's not look at them. Merchant of Magic. Actually, I just realized something. If we took the Divine Boons, we might be able to afford something here. So, is there something we really care about here? No. Not really. Stacked Stone could only go on Energy Siphon. We don't care that much. Power Stone goes on an Ice Storm. The new Ice Storm? Sure. Ember Stone goes on Harness the Titan, because what else do you put on that? Why can't you do double stack on Harness the Titan? That's sad. Anyway, Ember Stone goes on Harness the Titan. And then we re-roll. Because I want to purge a card, but I really do want more upgrades. Permafrost. Freeze Stone could give Permafrost to something. Like the Forgotten Trade? I don't know that I care enough about that. So Surge Stone we're going to play. We're going to do that on another Echo Break, I think. Or do it on an Ice Storm. Let's do it on this Ice Storm. Ember Stone. Ember Stone on the other Ice Storm? Or Titan's Gratitude? Put it on Titan's Gratitude. Now we want to remove cards. So, we can remove 2 cards here. One of those is going to be Frozen Lance. We're going to completely remove Frozen Lance from our deck. And then another one is going to be an Echo Break. Duplicate. I do want to duplicate something. Maybe Deep Offering? Of course, both of them would have Intrinsic, which is awkward. Maybe Maybe one of the Ice Storms or one of the Titan's Gratitudes. The total recall is not terrible, as long as our champion survives. Let's duplicate a Titan's Gratitude. We basically always like when we see that. Cost 10 pack shards. I'm okay with that. And then we could remove another card if we got 10 more pack shards we could afford to remove again. And I think I'm going to choose not to. So, Seraph the Diligent. I think this one will be not too much of a problem because the Draining Emblem kind of helps us. Or at least doesn't hurt us. But again, you know, those Vengeful Shards are very significant. The fact that you've got Stealth and Spell Shield is very significant. There's a lot of things that matter a lot in this one. So, Cold Celia goes at the bottom. Echo Right goes behind Cold Celia at the bottom. Harness the Titan, there's no reason not to play it. It consumes, but, you know, we want to add magic power to Titan's Gratitude, so we do that. Right? Yeah, we do that. We can't play the Titan's Gratitude unless we don't play Deep Offering, and we definitely want to play Deep Offering. Ooh, man, those Vengeful Shards are so annoying. Anyway, we could put a Bogfly down here. We kind of want the Bogfly at the top. We kind of want the Bogfly at the top, honestly. Because we want the Glugsider at the top. Actually, the Glugsider could go in the center with the Bogfly. That's interesting. And we want the Lodestone Totem at the bottom. So I think we're going to play the Bogfly in the center, waiting for its friend. And then Titan's Gratitude kills this one. And get rid of both of these. We're taking a lot of damage because we only dealt with the front unit, and the back one is the one that dealt damage. We did get our Deep Offering back, though. I like that. So the Glugsider can go in the center, but only if we're able to add echoes, which we can't, because this removes echoes. Main problem with that card. I guess we want to... We're going to consume and deal damage. Let's put our Lodestone Totem out. I think. The problem is we can't play the Glugsider. If we could play the Glugsider, a lot of problems would go away, but we can't play it. We can play Deep Offering. We really want you to survive. And that mainly involves us getting a card that can kill one of these. So I think we do Harness the Titan here. And then we play the Deep Offering next. Deep Offering next. Titan's Gratitude is fine. The Total Recall is actually pretty good. Let's play Total Recall first. We got another Titan's Gratitude. Alright, great. We haven't gotten an Ice Storm yet. I want to use the Ice Storm to take off the Spell Shield of Seraph the Diligent, by the way. It's one of the things I want to do. We've got 3 Titan's Gratitudes. One of them is going to discard another one of them, for certain. So let's play one. Okay, well, I think what that means is we play Echo Transfer on our champion. And then we play potentially 2 more Titan's Gratitudes on the boss. This does take away Spell Shield, but I think we need to take away that Spell Shield. So let's take away the Spell Shield. And take away the Spell Shield. This also added an Echo, by the way, which is important for our Glugsider to be played. No reason not to start with Bounding Echoes, so let's start with Bounding Echoes. I want to play an Ice Storm. Yes, I want to play Ice Storm. So let's play Ice Storm. That took off most of the spell shield from the boss, but not all of it. We can play an Echo Break to take the rest off. Echo Break to take the rest. Then we do Energy Siphon on the boss. We can play Echo Break, which can kill this one, although... Let's do it against the boss. We use the spell weakness already, which I don't like. Maybe we don't do it against the boss. Then we play Forgotten Trade to get lots of Ember. And then we play Deep Offering. Alright, with your spell weakness, we want to play Ice Storm against you first. So Ice Storm against you first. And then a Helical Chrysalis, an Echo Break, and an Echo Break. Okay. We really want to draw both of our units this turn. We did draw both of the units this turn. How convenient. So, Glugsider needs to go in the center. In order to do that, we need to do... We don't get to do that, do we? Oh, we do, because of Bounding Echoes. Oh, Bounding Echoes. We play Bounding Echoes up here, so it kills that one. Then we have Infused on all of our cards, which means we can play Glugsider, no problem. Then we play Lodestone Totem, which gives us Ember. And then we can play... these cards. I'm noticing that we don't have much to deal with the units at the bottom, but we can make them do less damage. Let's add a spell weakness to you. I will play Harness the Titan just to sap you guys. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty happy that we set out our units. What does Unnamed Tome do for us? Not much most of the time. I don't want those units to get to the top. And that probably means we play Titan's Gratitude. That probably means we play Titan's Gratitude. We might play the Unnamed Tome down here to get rid of those, because getting a Self-Mutilation card would not be great. And I don't know what else we're going to do with it, so let's play it here. Now, the Echo Breaks I don't mind discarding. The Echo Transfer I would prefer not to discard. I would prefer not to discard it. Do we add more attack value to Echo Right, or do we add it to Cold Celia? I think we add it to Cold Celia. Okay, so now Cold Celia takes out the back one. We've got Ember. Play the Vengeful Shard. We can play all of these cards, so let's start with an Echo Break here. We want the Titan's Gratitude to hit this one really hard. This Echo Break could take out the Purifier in the back, which prevents 5 damage. So we'll probably do that. Sure. And then we play this to get rid of that unit. Okay, you are still going up, which I don't like. We've got 2 waves remaining. Starting with Harness the Titan is not bad. It also kills this one outright. What are we doing at the top? Maybe a Titan's Gratitude? Start with Harness the Titan. Kills that one. Titan's Gratitude now deals a bunch of damage. We want to play that before we play Deep Offering, so that we have a chance to play the Deep Offering. You would deal damage to our pyre once. Is that worth spending a card to stop you? No. Let's kill this one. Okay, we did not discard Deep Offering. That was important to me. Let's play the Deep Offering in the center to give you more stuff. More echoes to play with. The Ice Storm can go at the bottom pretty easily. The Helical Chrysalis could kill that one. Let's play Helical Chrysalis to kill this one. We want to play Ice Storm at the bottom, but we would prefer to kill this one first. Alright. Well, not bad. The top has units, and we have Vengeful Shards, which is not great for me. We did get Total Recall, though, which is excellent. Let's start with the Total Recall, and I think we play it at the top. Okay. This Echo Break could kill you. I think that we play Ice Storm probably at the bottom. It'd be nice to play these Vengeful Shards, but I don't know that we're going to play them all. I think that this Echo Break is best played here. So let's play this one here. Then what? The Helical Chrysalis has Piercing. Oh, it also has Consume. I didn't want to play Consume on that one. Oh well. It has it now. Let's Energy Siphon you, and then we can Helical Chrysalis you to death. And then we've got 3 Ember. So I think we play 2 Vengeful Shards and an Ice Storm. Start with the Ice Storm, just in case we find a need to play the Echo Break. Great, no reason to play the Echo Break. The 2 Vengeful Shards we're going to play here because they have Infused. We took 1 damage on the Pyre. Now, this is the... what is it called? The Relentless phase. So, we want to play something that we're happy with consuming first, such as the things that are already going to consume. This one doesn't consume normally. It has Consume on it, but I don't remember why. It's not because of the Draining Emblem, I don't think. So I'm thinking about what we play first. It's kind of important what we play first. I guess we play Vengeful Shard first. Sure. Vengeful Shard first. This one is going to be able to kill you. And I really don't know if I want to consume it or not. Let's consume this one on the boss. And then we play this one here. And then this one has Consume on it, so it will kill that one. Let's put Energy Siphon on the boss. We're only dealing 162 damage? Really? I mean, it's 584 now, but still. With the amount that we sapped Seraph, I would have hoped that it would be more than that. Okay, that's not good for us. Also, our champion is gone. Oh no. We don't get any of our consume cards back. I just realized how bad that is. We should have played our champion at the top. I did not think about that. Oh no, I think we might lose. I think we might lose. And the only thing I needed to do to win was to play my champion at the top instead of the bottom. Oh man, that was a real mistake. And I did not realize it until now. Yeah, because, you know, the cards that are left in my deck don't do much. We needed to draw 2 cards every turn. Oh man, we lose, and we lost because of a basic strategic mistake that I just did not think of until the very end. Oh man, that hurts. Alright, well, that was my first run on Covenant rank 22. All in all, it did go rather well. I don't know if we would have won against the last divinity, but I certainly believe that I could have won that Seraph battle if I had just thought more about how I wanted to play my units at the very beginning. Unfortunate to have made a mistake like that, but you know, hopefully I learned from it, and next time we play Seraph the Diligent, we think about that more. Or really, next time we play Echo Right, we think about that more. Echo Right is much better at the top because during the Relentless phase, you want to continue getting the repeating spells from your discard pile. Anyway, that's it for today. Next time we try again on Covenant rank 22. Since this was a loss, no new Divine Winds nor Mastered cards. On the right, I am featuring the Conduit Infiltrator, because I found it hilarious that my champion did literally nothing in one of the battles, because I played it on floor 2, I never consumed a spell for it to get back, and these Conduit Infiltrators skipped the second floor every wave, including the boss. Unfortunately, I am also featuring Seraph the Diligent, who has killed me 3 times, and I've only killed him 4 times. Apparently this boss is hard, even when you have a deck focused on consume cards. On the left, I am featuring 2 cards that passed my 10 battle threshold. Glugsider, a weird minion to use and hard to play, actually was one of my best minions this time. I really just needed something big and fat to place in front. Total Recall is, I believe, very strong. Consuming spells can be bad, but effectively drawing 3 additional cards from your discard pile makes 1 turn very strong. For artifacts, I am featuring a favorite of mine that I've never featured before, a Forgotten Name, which gives magic power to your spells over time. I had 5 spells in my deck that got extra benefits from magic power, so this one added a fair amount of damage, especially in longer battles. Worn Grindstone is a basic, simple artifact that just gives your creatures a little bit of attack. It's an average artifact most of the time, but I think I got a greater than average benefit from it this run. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Saturday, and thanks for watching.